What is up, you guys? My name is Marcellus, and today I'm going to bring you a Trigun first impression. Now, I am watching the anime. I have not read the manga, but I do know certain things about the manga that fill in where the anime is being watched right now by me. So, first of all, if you watch anime for the main purpose of violence and gore and killing, this is not for you. It is very comparable to Rurouni Kenshin. I'll get into that later. But first of all, this series revolves around the main character, one of my favorite main characters in a very long time I've seen, Vash the Stampede. Probably because his similarities to Kenshin Imura. But Vash the Stampede is known as the humanoid typhoon. The series starts off with Meryl and Millie, and they're two people that work for insurance companies, and they're sent out to hunt down Vash the Stampede and make sure that nothing bad happens where he's around, because he is labeled as the first human disaster, I believe. So, other than that, Vash the Stampede is not very violent. You would assume from his nickname and from the 60 billion double dollars he has on his head that this man is a ruthless killer, and everywhere he passes, destruction waits. And part of that is true, but it's not necessarily Vash's fault. Vash is haunted by all these bounty hunters and his brother, fucking knives and all these assassins and everything that want those $60 billion, and they will get at him no matter what. And him trying to protect himself and to protect the people in the city can cause some destruction in his wake. So it's not always Vash's fault. But the reason he got his nickname, the humanoid typhoon, is because I believe he killed over 200,000 people in an accident that wiped out a whole city and murdered 200,000 people, like I said. So he got his nickname from that. He wiped out the city of July and he killed over 200,000 people. That is how he got his nickname, the humanoid typhoon. But that's before the series starts in the anime. Now, he also creates a crater in the moon, and I'm not going to say how because I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but he creates a fucking crater in the moon. I believe it's called No Man's Land, the planet they're on. Yeah, he creates a fucking hole in the moon of No Man's Land. So, that's fucking crazy. That shows how powerful Vash is. At first glance, Vash looks like an ordinary gunman, but Vash is the world's best gunman. If Vash were to kill, like, I was hoping that we'd get an OVA, like, we had Kenshin's OVA, Trust and Betrayal. We seen him go all out, and we seen him, do the hit Mitsurugi without the restraints of trying not to kill somebody, and his whole pledge not to kill somebody. I was hoping that maybe we'd see something like that from Vash, but Vash has never been the violent type. Vash never made a change. Vash has always been the goofy guy that always thought killing was wrong, and you see that in his flashback in the anime. So Vash has never killed anybody. Vash has always took the motto of killing is wrong. You do not decide who lives and who dies. So Vash does not kill. If Vash were to kill, I believe that he'd be unrivaled by anybody on that planet of No Man's Land. He wouldn't be touched, because you see him struggle a lot of times in trying to protect himself and trying to protect the people of the city without killing his opponent. So that's that. I really do like the similarities between him and Kenshin Imura. The whole thing of not killing, and they're both goofballs. The humor is there with Vash with me. His perviness is there. It's just, Vash is a solid character that I can enjoy and watch over and over again, because he reminds me of my favorite anime character of all time. And it's not like a ripoff, because Vash has certain things to him that Kenshin doesn't have, and Kenshin has certain things that Vash didn't have. Like, Kenshin has a dark backstory. Vash has a dark backstory, but Kenshin used to be a murderer, and Vash has always had the ideals of you do not decide who lives and who dies for any reason. And he has a pretty fucked up backstory. So, that's that. And he has a brother, and I'm not going to get into it too much because I don't want to spoil the series for the people who have not seen it, but he has a brother that is doing some deceitful, slimy, and evil shit, and is really the main purpose behind his fucked up backstory. So if you want to get into a series that reminds you of Rurouni Kenshin, is goofy, the animation is kind of outdated, but you can really get into it. The dub is good to me. It has a haunting theme song. You know, it just rings in my head all the time. If you're looking for something like that, Trigun is the series for you. It's only 26 episodes. I'm going to go read the manga. That's how good it is. I'm going to go read the manga after I'm done with the anime because I just love the character of Vash. I love the supporting cast with Meryl and Millie. I love, you know, what's his name? I love the priest. I forgot his fucking name. Westwood or something like that. You know, Wolfwood. Nicholas D. Wolfwood. That is the dude, man. And I actually got into Trigun because of Trigun Badland Rumbles, which premiered on Toonami. So if after you're done with Trigun, you might want to go watch that movie. I watched it first, and then I went to go see Trigun. So if you're done with Trigun, I suggest you go watch Badland Rumbles and then get into the manga, which I'm going to do. So thank you guys for watching. You know, Trigun is an amazing experience so far, and I cannot wait to finish it and get on to the manga. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you think about Trigun, the manga, the Badlands Rumble movie, whatever. Trigun as a whole, what do you think about it? What do you think about Vash? And I will see you guys later. Peace.